All right. Hello, everyone. So, I did a couple of things. If you didn't watch the secret ending of the last episode, we had a horde come in through that direction, and I didn't hear them until they were over there. Hmm. Got somebody beating on something right now. Are we having a horde again? We might be having a horde again. Yeah, I think we're having a horde again. Lovely. All right. So, the reason why I'm not moving is because I'm not supposed to be in a POI. Why am I floating? Oh. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna have to fix this. I've had this happen before for some reason. What I have to do is I have to relog, so. You remember me talking about last episode about it feels like I'm floating every now and then? I was wondering if this is what happened. I'm not sure what does it, because it's not me having God mode on, because as you can see, I don't even have DM mode on. But I've had this happen before in experimental, at least once. I'm not sure if it's a mod that is making this happen or what. But I have to relog to fix this. I'm not sure what does it. Yeah. It's like something is turning on fly. And see, sometimes I can't even enter into buildings and stuff like that. Let's see if I can get through the double. Okay. At least a double let me in, but I can't get through single doors at all for some reason. I just have to basically relog to get it to fix itself. I'm not sure what causes it. I don't, like I said, it's only happened once before. I'm not sure what it is. It happened a while back. It was like either the first or second patch for experimental that it happened. I haven't had it happen since then. It's only happened that once. But the only way I found to fix it is to relog. Putting on God mode doesn't fix it. Turning on and off fly mode doesn't fix it. It didn't fix it before. It might have this time. I should have checked. But that's happened to me before. I'm not sure why it happens. Wonder if I got to keep the stuff or not. Yeah, I did. Okay. And as you can see, my speed is turned down. It's when you notice me going really fast, I seem to be gliding. That's when you know. I'm not sure what it is. But we got it done. Okay. Well, that completely changes my line of stuff I was going to say. So, okay. Now we got more. What I was going to say, they're right here. Okay. Is this another horde already? I'm not sure. It seems to be. I wonder if I'm in a loop. I wonder if I'm in the loop because of the time. This happens with blood moons as well. If you log out before the night officially ends, even if you completed the blood moon, it would still it would put you back at the beginning of the blood moon. It would start the blood moon all over again. Okay, I need to go inside real quick because I need to make something. What do I don't have? I don't have painkillers or a regular bandage. Okay. So I need to make one of these. And I need to take a painkiller out, put it there. Look for my sprained arm. That removes it. Yeah, I think that's what happened there. Is that the Wandering Horde time hadn't officially finished. So it started up the Wandering Horde again. This one was a lot smaller than the other one. Got lots and lots of loot. Okay, and we got stuff inside as well. Them coming in. Let me fix up my doors. It didn't hurt them too bad. And let's see. So I need to recycle all 7.62 ammo. I need to recycle all 9mm ammo. The HP ammo. 44 shotguns. I can't do no more because I'm out of room in the queue. That's fine. All right. So, as I was trying to say again, I was going to let you know it's been another extra day because it took all this time for me to modify the base how I want it, put all the stuff around, make AP ammo, and all that stuff. I had so much to do. So I need to put that in there. I actually need to take half of that and then take another quarter to that and put back off in there. Okay. Let's go back and see if this stuff can be combined. This shovel has a block damage of 68.2 at 18.2 cost. This one has a block damage of 80 at 8.5 cost. This is useless. I don't have a shirt on, apparently. Oh, I do. It's just the same thing. Okay. Farmer hat tier 1. Already have a tier 1 on me. Farmer boots tier 1. Already have tier 1 on me. I already have these gloves on. Same for those socks. I can change those out. I can scrap those. I can scrap those. I can scrap those. And those. Scrap the assassin. So it's giving me medium armor because that's what we're spec'd into. Do we have any... Yeah, we do have... We got so many levels right now. Okay, we're going to finish off these 3 at least. And then I'm going to go into General Perk and I'm going to put another point into there. And 1 into Lucky Looter. Scrapping, scrapping. This was Farmer Boots. Okay. All right. Put all that up. Let's see. So, armor needs that. Weapons. Actually, that needs to go to sell. This is steel tool parts. That goes in here. Okay. So let's see. I got some armor books to read. That gives me quality 2. Maybe quality 3 if I'm lucky. While that's going through its thing, I'm going to go down here and get things for sellables. Nope, just armor 2. Okay. 3 electrical traps. 20 forge aheads. That's the apiary. Let's see what all we unlocked. We got the tarp. Okay. Cement mixer is now unlocked. So we can actually go, if we find a cement mixer, rich it down and bring it home. Honey extractor. Brood box. The water filter for our dew collectors. So we get straight clear water. Okay. Selling, selling, selling. Open that up. Open these up. We got hobo stew. Plaster cast is available now. .22 rifle books, which should get us probably up to like What is it? Sniper rifle is the last one, I think. Yeah, sniper rifle. We're going to hold off on the sniper rifle until we get quality 6 on it. What else I was going to do is I need to open up my medical pouch. That, huh, okay. I think it's because it was the honey one. I need to take that out as well and take that out. What I need to do is I need to get some plaster cast now. I have to make these in the kitchen. That can't make medical stuff. I don't have a beaker in the system, which I should have some beakers, right? Yes, I have a beaker. I can't get chemistry benches yet. I can't find those out in the world and bring them home, so we're having to use our deal here. Where did that... maybe into the medical pouch? No. Where's the where'd the beaker go? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't see it a second ago. Okay. So I want to make at least 5 of these. Get those going. These need to actually go back up in here, these sewing kits. Because I'm going to need those for making things. I have all these wrenches. Just going to scrap them all. Actually, I could probably combine them into my 6-star wrench. That one can't be better. Okay. That. So this has a block damage of 97.9 now. That's more than my... Well, actually, no, it didn't. It didn't improve its block damage. I was going to show that off as soon as I showed my ratchet. I have 98 and then a 97.9. So 0.1 less than the ratchet on that thing. I was going to show that off. Okay, that... And the food goes up there. Let me go back in here. So I can unlock the mini bike now. That gets us up to 16. Kill move. One into Tech Planet, one into Grace Ice 2. Claim land. Burst mod. Oh no, those are scrapping for fun. I thought those were vehicles. I was supposed to say we could unlock that, but nope, we still need more. We need 6 more to unlock it. We should get into probably Steel Spear quality 3. And we'll probably unlock like Impact Driver quality 4 is what I'm expecting here with these. Only got to quality 2. Yeah, 70 of 75. We should be at least quality 4, maybe quality 5. On the Impact Driver. Yeah, quality 5. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So we also leveled up again, which means more into that. Can I get another? No, I need 2 points. Can't put a point into that. Can't put a point into pretty much anything in there, so let's do the last point into salvage operation. We'll max that out. And then our next thing is going to be demolitions expert and salvage special mastery, perception mastery. Okay, this is ready to recycle more stuff. So I've been recycling all my stuff. That's how I have the AP ammo for so much AP ammo for the 7.62. It's because I've been working on recycling all the ammo, extra ammo I have down. And that allows me to, you know, make bullets. And the AP ammo actually comes from a magazine in the sniper deal. We're one off on both sniper and spear hunter. So AP is 6. I'm surprised that high power is 7 and not 6 because AP is better than high power, actually. But once we get book 4, we can bulk craft it, which will be a whole lot easier on me. And then we have Spear Hunter, where we just need the book 2, apparently. We also just need one more for sinks for wastelands. What else do we have close? Lucky Looters at 5. And that's pretty much it. Great Heist is at 4. All right. Waiting to see. Yeah, I want to get these last plaster cast. Put them in my bag. Okay. So with that, I should be pretty good here on things. Did I make? No, I can't make that yet. Okay. Okay. So one of the things we're going to have to do here pretty soon is we're going to have to finish clearing this place out. That might be next episode or later this episode. I'm not sure which. Because I need to get this place opened up so I can do things like dew collectors, farming, all that stuff. So I really need to clear this place out. So unfortunately, this did not work out like I thought. Oh. What the hell? How did that work? That wouldn't work before. I tried multiple times before and that wouldn't work. I have no idea why that worked. Because like I said, I tried multiple times before and I couldn't get that door, neither of my front doors, to open whatsoever. When I rang my bell, it would open other doors in the base, but it wouldn't open doors for me, the door I wanted to get into the base. I have no idea how that worked. All right, Bob. So I've had a bunch of hordes attack me, and I kind of need to sell stuff to you. Before I do that, I've been meaning to show this off. I just keep on forgetting. Sorry about that. I was wanting to show y'all the buff for the full armor, the farmer, the reason why I chose the farmer set for my build. So we get 15% more health and stamina from food. Tier 1 to 6 full armor unique skills. So we're basically, since most of our stuff is tier 1, we're running tier 1 stuff. So we're getting the lowest number possible. So we gain 10% faster fire rate with pump shotguns and hunting rifles. We deal 10% more damage with pump action shotguns. So we don't get the more damage because that's only shotguns and I don't want to go shotguns again. Deal 10% more damage to animals, zombie animals, and zombie animals. Deal 10% more damage with 5% attack, 5%. Deal 10% more damage and attack 5% faster with spears. Gain 10% extra attack speed with knives for an easier crop harvesting. That's only for harvesting crops. It doesn't give you damage. It just gives you faster attack speed so you can harvest crops easier. We harvest 10% plus 1 flat bonus more crops. So we get even more stuff on top of farmer living off the land. Vehicles take 11% less damage and deal 100% more damage to entities and blocks. Use 10% less fuel and gain 2.5 more torque and speed, so they go faster. Food and drinks have 15% better stats and provide 15% multiplicative value to their stats the more you eat or drink consecutively. That's the same thing as Master Chef, basically. So it kind of goes on to each other. The more food, water, and health they will give you. You are immune to the effects of the snow biome, storms not included. What this means is you're immune to, like, if it's just like snowing, you're immune to the snow, basically. You don't get cold from it. But I'm not worried about that. I was just actually worried about the thing with from the rain here. Now that I have a full set of armor for a regular armor instead of the primitive armor, I don't have to worry about being cold when it rains now. Okay, give me the 4 repair kits. I don't care about the jars. I can make it more than enough. I'm going to go ahead and buy a big old stack of gas so we can be ready for when we get access to gas. I'll take your coal. I need the intellect mod. Do I want to do the ammo? Like I said, it's kind of annoying to do the ammo. But... sure, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and take this to put in my boots so I don't take as much fall damage. I would like a bipod mod for my weapon. I don't know if I have room for it, though. Yeah, I do have one spot left. I don't think I have room for the ammo pouch right now. I should have probably not have bought it. Yeah, I can't put... that on there. Put that on there just to give me less stuff. We need 2 more vehicles, and we can get gas and a mini bike. I'm just going to grab that. I need to complete that set anyway, so the silencer doesn't do less damage. That's just level 1 farmer, so nothing new. Alright. And just throw this all off in here for now. We do have a quest already, right? Yeah, it's down that way. Alright. So we can't go out the other door. We have to turn around and go out the way we came in. We need to keep an eye out for a cement mixer. We know there's one somewhere out here in the world. I remember seeing it at the POI. I just can't remember where the POI is, basically. But where there's one, there's others. And then we can just pick one up and we don't have to make one. There was one in Carl's, wasn't there? I want to say there was one in Carl's because of the thing underneath, right? Where we went down into the sewers. Okay. We're probably going to finish check Junkie before anyone else. Because of what we get, how many we get when we open up one of these things. Now I want to start taking apart cars. Also, we do have the Wasteland book now for acid, so we do need to try to remember if we see a medical deal that we need to take it. Let off in there that we can. The lock's breaking. Engines now stack, which is nice. That saves you some room, because used to engines didn't stack, even though there was no quality to them. Batteries I understand because they have quality to them, but engines I never understood. All right, so let's check around the building here. I'm pretty sure we go in this way. We'll go over those in just a second. I want to... I accidentally hit Z. That's going to probably get me killed. That's the auto run mod by or Giggle Fairy. All right. So let's go over those skills we just got here. The masteries. So we were here with this allows us to get like harvest steals from various things, and our tools deal more damage. So we could actually open boxes now with our ratchet and stuff. Vital wounds are attacks with spears, salvaging tools, and sniper rifles cause enemies to bleed up to max of 25 stacks. That's why the enemies started falling, even though I didn't really shoot them in the head, is because they now get bleed automatically. Explosives will cause the enemies to bleed heavily. And then we have Blood Rush. Power attacks while sprinting with spears will deal 500% more damage and have 500% higher dismember chance. Sniper rifles gain 100 plus magazine size bonus. That's why I can now hold 10 rounds at a time, actually. In the lever action, explosions will cripple enemies. Spears gain another 30% bonus range, and hitting an enemy ahead with a sniper rifle will cripple them for 10 seconds if they don't die automatically. And then when we get the last one, we're going to have long shot. Our sniper rifles deal 50% more damage, as well as additional 100% headshot bonus damage, and have a 50% higher chance of dismembering with headshots. The last shot in the chamber will deal 1,000% bonus damage, while the last 5 shots in the chamber will penetrate up to 20 enemies, stacks with the penetrator perk. Spears gain the ability to penetrate through 10 more enemies. So yeah. Mastery with his stuff is just like something else. It's what mastery should have been, really, but they didn't really do it correctly, I feel. I feel that it's better with his perks. A lot better. So he's going to bleed out. So if I hit them, they're going to bleed. It's just, do I do enough damage doing that? If I do enough damage, then they'll just die anyway as soon as the bleed ticks over. I just have to do the damage. See, two blocks. I don't know what it is, but there's something. And now I harvest things, and I don't use hardly any stamina with it either. Get high enough, you don't use any. Surprised I was able to get up here without at least 2 into agility there. It isn't infested, so that's why there's so many. Been a while since I've been into this one. I remember some of the places where loot is. Basically, this is putting it up in my bike. So if I actually like had my bike set up correctly, I could pretty much get everything up in it. One of the things I could do is put all of my resources up in it instead of keeping them on me. But I like having them on me so I can craft things, so yeah. I'm gonna ignore the pipe deals, but I'll probably harvest a lot of the stuff in here. Ooh, that's a lot of spawns. Got a skull crusher as well, so that's great. And this is also probably, yeah, an upgrade for us. Med pouch is full? What did we get? Oh, yeah, it keeps on putting the wasteland stuff up in there. But also, if you notice, I'm getting gold. I think that's part of Master Scavenger. Or is it Parts Collector? No, maybe it's in the Mastery, the Salvage Specialist. Yeah, 10% chance of finding gold. So that's why I'm getting the gold and the silver. Just extra cash. In the base game, you don't use gold or silver for anything. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't going to fall on me. But we're getting a bunch of electrical parts as well, which is great. Don't really have much to spend electrical parts on without mods, you know? There's all this stuff you can make. But the main thing is the vehicle stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much just vehicle stuff, really. There's some decoration stuff, but it's mainly vehicle stuff you use them on. So how much gold and silver do we have? We have 6 gold. And where's the silver at? 10 silver. Okay. Got to break through to get to this one. Every time you hear that ka-ching sound, we're either getting gold or silver. That was a bunch of stuff for us. I don't need to actually keep my pipes on me anymore, either. I'm not sure if they're actually outside or inside. There's our chemistry station. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I think that's so we got the long shot. I think that's utility man. And a test subject is what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if we're getting another horde attack. With how much I'm hearing things beating on each other out here. Wondering if that's what I'm getting. I don't know why they haven't tried to come down here and get me, because I don't think I blocked myself off. Pretty sure this was where a majority of them were when they was all going up the stairs to get me earlier. I didn't need to read that. If I had traders turned off where I couldn't trade with them, then I would actually be reading everything because it gives me experience. And that would be the only reason I would read stuff I didn't need. Ooh, that was a spawn and a half, wasn't it? Surprise, they're soldier boys. Where did you come from? I thought he was already dead. Huh. I thought he was already dead there. That's why I ignored him. Yeah, I'm really curious if that's what's going on, if I'm getting another horde raid already. There's that bag. I knew I saw a bag fly somewhere. Sniper 4. This is the last one we need a sniper. Locked as well. Okay. Oh, here they come. Dead. Don't know if he's dead. I didn't think about that. There's the smoker. I'm gonna loot it. I was fixing to say I should ignore this because it's not a tier 3 cache, But we decided to go ahead and do um, this thing anyway. So I might as well go ahead and loot it. There, we finally got a burning shaft mod. We're going to replace the hunter mod with the burning shaft mod. And we're going to put our hunter mod onto our knife. Passing gas has 2. Unfortunately, I needed 2 more. I thought I only needed 2 more earlier, but apparently not. Here's our infested cache, which doesn't really have anything for us. This gives us 102. If I scrap it, I wonder if the part is worth more. Let's find out. I can't remember. Ammo pile. We get an iron spear 4. Okay. So I don't think... No, this does have some stuff, so I want to continue using this. Because it does have 41 damage, and this has 28, so... Yeah, we're going to need to upgrade that. I can put the thermal thing here to save room. And I've done red everything, so we're pretty much good to go. Really. Let's go see what's upstairs. Probably birds. Not birds, but Lieutenant Steele is here. Yeah, now we cleared out the place. There's a nest, but no birds, surprisingly. See what we got up here. Nothing up here. Okay. And nothing hidden around the edges. I don't think that's a safe drop. I mean, it might be. Do we have the Duke books? Is it Night Stalker? I thought it was the Great Heist. Nah, we don't have it. It's number 5. So we definitely don't want to fall down. But we can fall here to get out easier. Yeah, it's him. Just him. I thought there was a lot more guys trying to get our ass. I could have swore I heard like a test subject and stuff like that. When we accepted it, we were already saying that's a tier 3, so yeah, that's not gonna work. Is it? We can go through here though. Does that allow us? Yeah, we can go through here. And then we're back over here. Go around over here. My biggest worry is going past this might actually trigger landmines, so I'm kind of worried about that. There we go. Cleared out a bunch of stuff. let me look at the map real quick. There's sometimes multiple traders in an area. Not always, but there's chances that multiple traders will be in the big cities. And this seems to be the big city. So. Just going to take everything out so I can see what I have. All right, Bob. I got some stuff I need to sell to you. You can have all those steel arrowheads. You can have those. I mainly make my money off of books, really. Wrapping those. Money. Keep those robotic parts for making drones. Bunch of money there. Need the rocket launcher parts. I mean, we are going into explosives, but I was thinking more like grenades, contact grenades, Molotovs, things like that, not rockets, really. I don't like rockets in this game too much. They're not that fun, really. Let's see what we got. Nothing really. Okay. I guess we'll just grab the book bundle. I think it's the best thing to grab. Okay. I could get some contact grenades, but I should be able to make those myself soon, so I think I'm going to hold off. We do have water filters now I can buy, so I can save room and resources. Sure, that wasn't that expensive, actually. Take one of those and one of those if I want to set up power. All right, you got anything? Spank again? Okay. Yeah, let's go to Spank then. How are we doing on quest tiers? Yeah, we're getting there. It's gonna take a little bit longer. So the Spank is going to be over there. Okay. Let's head back to base. I have full lock picking, so I'm going to go and try getting the loot we left behind. Let's go make a trip around and get those. We'll go and empty out at our base. We can also upgrade to our tier 4 spear. Then see where it went. There it is. Oh, shoot. It died. It ran into the spikes, unfortunately. I was going to try to capture it. You have to have an empty hand to capture it. It does weird things, so they forced it to where you had to have an empty hand. If you didn't, it like deleted your deal and corrupted your save. It deleted the item in the hand, and then it like really corrupted your save if you didn't. So, all right. Go upstairs and combine our spears. Need my spear back, please. Yep. So now we have 4471 damage. Okay. We're also full on iron. Throw this into the miscellaneous for now. I don't have electrical, so it goes off in here. Generator. This goes into the farming. Gonna eat those. Gonna split those into my cooking stations. That actually needed to be sold. Nope, the gun was worth more. I'll put the deal up because until we get another armor spot, we're not going to be able to use that. It specifically at that level has to go into our armor spot. It feels like I was gliding again for a second. I don't know why. Okay, let's see what we have here. The lead shot only goes into shotgun shells, so I need to break that down. In fact, I need to break that down in here so it's not on me. So my sniper rifle level is 1 right now. And my steel spear is level 3. Okay. Make a tier 6 impact driver if I want, but I'm not going to. At least not right now. Yeah, I could do that instead. I do have plumbed in solutions now, but I'm not going to do it. Okay. How many do I have? 4? Get those crafting. Need 2 more levels there. Did I unlock structural brace yet? No. And my armor level is what? 2 now. I think I'm still going to hold off until 3 And then we'll do it when we get to 6 as well. Okay. Let those do their thing. We're going to go and do the stuff. So let's go grab this loot first. Oh, here it is. Here's one of them anyway. Is this the one I've already looted? Nope. So there's another one out in the world. Because the one I know about is that we already looted. So if we harvest this, we should get the machine, but we didn't for some reason. Weird. I've gotten the machine before. I don't know why it didn't work. Shouldn't need the perk. I shouldn't need the perk. Gain the ability of harvesting, repairing, collapse, forges, and dew collectors without needing to read Forge Ahead magazines. By destroying it with any tool, repairing is done via a recipe. So it's supposed to do it with any tool, but as you saw, it didn't actually work. See, we're supposed to be able to do this. So we should already be here with cement mixers without needing Forge Ahead magazines, but it didn't actually work for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that didn't work. Because I've done it before and it worked just fine. Need to go around to the front. So we can go through here. Get your feral self out of here. I think we just have to run up. It's on the 3rd level, if I'm not mistaken. The loot. This one over here. Yeah. Oh, we pissed off somebody. Oh, hi. Woo! Get out of here. Oh, there he is. I'm also going to want to loot these cars as well. I mean, taking them apart. Did I loot these tires here? I did. Okay. Where'd you come from? We're gonna get a farm up soon. Wow. Okay. Lots of cars and stuff. Next thing we need to do is we need to go over here and loot some farm plots. Over there. Okay. I want to check these to see if these are farm plots I can get as well. No. Just wanted to make sure. But these all should be, if I remember correctly. Maybe not all of them, but no. Huh. No. Maybe it is only that building over there, but I thought these were farm plots as well here at this building. Oh. Come on. Let us up. Alright. I'm going to have to back up. Turn around so I can go up it hot faster. Go. Now these should all be farm plots, right? Yeah, there we go. 2 hits per. So going to take their tree. 3 wood. So the number I'm looking for is 50 farm plots, which should transfer me into 25 once I remove half of them. I think it has to be these white ones. There's 9 per square, so we should probably only need like 1 more square after this one. I'll get the one next to my bike. We just need 1 more after this one. Then where are those farm plots at? I'm just going to throw away half of them, like I said, and we're just going to head back. So next episode, we're definitely going to be concentrating on our base because I want to get my base completely cleared out. So we can start placing farms. We can start doing dew collectors as well. And also, dew collectors have been changed from what I remember them being, in that they now only need 6 blocks of space above them, and then you can do that. Cop. So cops are starting to spawn at night now, instead of the tourists. Means we're at that game stage then. Okay, this goes into farming actually. So we have 31 farm plots. That should be more than enough for a while. We do have 1 point I need to spend. Well, with that demolitions. So basically we just get a lot more damage with explosives. We get reload speed and aim faster with rocket launchers, but like I said, I don't care for rocket launchers even with this mod. 30% gain 20% resistance to explosive damage, 6% spread, projectiles, fighting, explosive rocket launcher, explosive magazines, and loot. You know, it goes up to 50. So as soon as we finish demolition experts, we're going to start probably filling out the rest of this tree here. I'm going to finish off getting medium armored up, master chef, lucky looter. These are the one, in the perk tree here, these are the one that takes the most points. Like this took 1 point, then 2 point, 2 point, then 3 points to finish it off. So it's going to take me a whole level to do some of these. This is going to take 2 points. It's going to take 3, so 5 points in total. So that's another 2 levels. So 1 level plus 2 levels, so that's 3 levels. Then 4 levels, 5 levels, maybe 5 levels here as well, and then the 6th level. Just depends on how the points roll out. If I bank them up until I get those done, then we shouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know if I'll go into the well-insulated. I mean, it does give us a 40% infection resistance, so that might be worth it just by itself. And then when we get this maxed out, we don't have to worry about storms anywhere. It gives you immunity to storms all the way through to it. So yeah. And then after that, I think I'm going to start working on intelligence and getting daring adventure up. Maybe doing Grease Monkey first, so we can start getting more vehicle books and stuff like that. Would probably be one of the best things to do, because we do want to get to the motorcycle eventually. It just depends on if I want to continue this after I finish tier 3. I don't know. And also if it's ready from if Smorgasbord is out next weekend as well, or before I even, I'm recording this on the weekend. I just released episode 1 and 2 just to give me some buffer. So we'll have to see. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back next time with more 7 Days to Die, maybe. Just depends on which version of 7 Days to Die we're going to be playing. Is how we're going to do. Grab all of this. I need to do that. So we can make, like, how much AP ammo can we make now with that? Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. We could probably use that for all of our machine. If we wanted to use a machine gun, we could probably do that much. So, yeah. So I'm going to see y'all later. Next episode, if we're continuing, if it's not going directly into Smorgasbord, we'll clear out this area, put up a farm, put up dew collectors. If we have enough stuff, we might see about putting up an apiary chicken coop. I don't know if we'll have stuff yet, though. I don't think we have enough beeswax, actually. I think that's actually the first beeswax we got. This right here. So I think we need 5 just to do 1. And I don't think the... Oh, no, we just need 2. Okay. Well, it depends on if the... other things needed as well. The mods for the apiary. I've never actually used an apiary. I just never felt the need to. Because by the time I'm at this level, I'm already getting herbal antibiotics and stuff like that. I have physician, so I'm getting the magazine so I can make herbal antibiotics or regular antibiotics even. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.